Welcome to the Visual Edge Performance Trainer. This software will allow you to evaluate, train, and perfect your visual skills, improving hand-eye-body coordination and enhancing your performance in sports and other activities. Visual performance training is like athletic training for the body. It requires persistence and regular effort. After the initial evaluation exercises, you should expect to train 2 to 3 times per week for at least 6 weeks, and you may expect to continue to improve for up to 30 weeks and beyond. While you will begin at only 2 minutes per exercise, you should increase the duration of each exercise as you become more successful. Repeat the evaluations periodically to test your improvement and save your scores. If you wear contact lenses or glasses, including readers, be sure to wear them while you train. For exercises that require the red-blue glasses, wear them over your glasses or contact lenses. The foundation to superior visual performance is excellent eyesight, so have your eyes examined regularly. If you are colorblind, you may not be able to utilize portions of the Visual Edge Performance Trainer. Baseline evaluation. The first step is to conduct a series of tests to create a baseline evaluation of your visual skills. This produces an EDGE score, which is a single number that you can use to track your improvement over time. Your account is assigned sessions by your team's coach, or you may purchase sessions yourself. Each time you activate a session, your session total is reduced by 1. The baseline evaluation counts as your first session. Now, let's take a look at the different exercises you'll perform during your baseline evaluation. Visual alignment. The first evaluation tests your ability to aim both eyes accurately at a given target. For all these evaluations, you should position yourself comfortably about 18 to 24 inches from the screen. While wearing the red-blue glasses, use the arrow keys to move the red logo so that it is centered in the blue box. Once the images are aligned, press the Enter key. On a touchscreen device, use the direction pad on your screen and then touch the OK button. A graphic will illustrate the alignment of the two eyes, along with a report on the results. There is no one specific exercise that develops your visual alignment, but you can expect this to improve as you perform the other exercises regularly. Visual depth perception. Depth perception is the ability to gauge the distance of an object within your field of vision. Your eyes focus automatically on the object at a slightly different angle from one another, and your brain can use that information to calculate the distance to the object. The red-blue glasses simulate these two different angles by making sure that each eye only sees one of the objects shown on the screen. This allows us to exercise the part of the brain that perceives depth. In this evaluation, once you press Start, a line of 5 circles will appear on the screen. Using the arrow keys, move the arrow underneath the circle that appears different, as if it is floating in front of or behind the others. Then press the Enter key. If you are using a touchscreen device, use the direction pad and then touch the OK button. You will receive auditory feedback based on your input responses. Repeat this for each new line that appears. With each new line, it will be more difficult to tell which circle is different, but you will improve with practice. Visual flexibility. The convergence and divergence exercises measure your speed and efficiency when shifting focus from near to far. When you perceive the diamond shape within the box, press the arrow key that corresponds with the position of the diamond. The diamond shape is located at the top, bottom, right, or left within the box. If you are using a touchscreen device, use the direction pad. You have up to 5 seconds to respond to each, but speed and accuracy count towards your score. You will receive auditory feedback based on your input responses. The difficulty of the evaluation will increase over time as you answer correctly, and the diamond will become progressively harder to see. At some point, you may not be able to see it at all, or you may perceive 2 separate boxes. This is normal. Just wait until you can see it again and continue from there. Visual recognition. You will not need the red-blue glasses for this exercise. On screen, a line of 3 arrows will appear, then fade. Note the direction of each arrow in sequence. Once they have faded, use the arrow keys to enter the arrow directions in the same sequence. Your responses will be shown under the original sequence. Correct responses will be green, and incorrect responses red. Your score is based on both the quickness and accuracy of your responses, but be sure to wait until the arrows have faded completely before beginning your entry, or it may be read as an error. If you are using a touchscreen device, use the direction pad. You will receive auditory feedback based on your input responses. Visual tracking. You will not need the red-blue glasses for this exercise. The visual tracking evaluation is similar to the recognition evaluation, but only one arrow appears in random locations around the screen. Use the arrow keys to respond to each arrow direction. Enter your responses as soon as the arrow appears. The greater your speed and accuracy, the greater your score. If you are using a touchscreen device, use the direction pad. You will receive auditory feedback based on your input responses. Edge score. After you have completed your baseline evaluation, you may view your Edge score. Your personalized Edge score analysis will give you more information about your performance, as well as strategies for improvement using the training exercises provided on the training dashboard. Training dashboard. The training dashboard will now appear each time you log in to Vizual Edge. From here, you can see your most recent Edge score and review your scores on individual exercises. Click on the green Train button to start a training session. Training sessions last for 20 minutes. Once you activate a session, your session total is reduced by 1. You can train in each of the visual exercises to work on your depth perception, visual flexibility, recognition, and tracking skills. Each training environment is configurable so you can create a training experience that is challenging for your skill level. When you are ready, you can perform a new evaluation session to measure your improvement with a new Edge score. Click on the blue Evaluate button to start an evaluation session. You can find even more information in our online help center, along with instructions for every evaluation and training exercise. You've made a great choice to improve your visual performance and reach your maximum potential. Visual Edge. Winning is in sight.